Ross thinks about stepping up. He's a little bit too late on it. Barons push the puck past him. Moody will get it. He wraps it around the board. It's going to be kept in at the blue line. And the D-man puts it back down to the top of the circle. It's going to roll to Moody. Moody can't get it out of the zone, though. It's kept in at the blue line by Barons. Barons go cross ice, and it's dangerously close to being out. And Hebert just puts it back into the movement of the Barons player. Barons put it back in, and Ross whipped this one down the length of the ice. 17:15 left in the second period. 1-0 is still the score for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers, who are on the penalty kill. Brown and Brownlee searching for a loose puck. Brownlee with a solid stick keeps the Barons player from dumping that puck in. He shoots it back out, and Brown's going to swat at the stick and force the Oil Barons player up ice. Brown trying to line his man up. He's going to take the puck away. He gets pushed by a couple of different players, and he'll stay on ice on the penalty field. Nathan Brownlee goes and takes his man into the boards, and the Barons are out in their zone, and Nathan Brownlee trips this guy up, and Barons looking for a call. It's their fans. Brown sidesteps a trip, and Brownlee now works the puck down low. Nathan Brownlee using his strength to keep the Barons off puck, and that one's going to go down in the corner. And Nathan Brownlee's stopped by the Barons player. He slashes at the stick of the Barons player. The official just looks on as if he's looking right through them, Troy.
Yeah.
And clearing passes, spanned on by Lowen. It's going to get to the blue line now up the stick of Brown. And shot into the glove of the goaltender. And Hatton looks it all the way into the glove, so he makes the save first with his eyes and then the glove and gets the stoppage play at 16:01 and 2 seconds left to the penalty to Marcus Scholl. And so Colby Bush in to take the face-off draw. He'll be out there with Raymond Dick. Puck's going to come to the top of the circle. Penalties expired. Jumping in from the far point would have been the defenseman of the Barons. Rule gets that to Dick, who gets pushed off the puck. Cole Bush centering. It's going to roll to the netminder. The netminder is able to get a glove on it and get a stoppage of play on the dangerous centering pass. And so the Barons will change up their personnel, and there will be a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Colby Bush looks in, and that one's going to roll behind the goal line of the Barons. Puck's played up towards the point and leaving the zone is Schwantz, and puck can be dumped in behind Schwantz, and now go battle with it, or it will be Schwantz. He's getting up just a little bit of sides there in reach on the Oil Barons defender. Schwantz gets tripped up, delayed penalty. This one's going to come across ice. Raymond Dick will come back to the puck, and he's going to skate it into the middle. That one's off Raymond Dick's stick, and just wide of his own goal. Don't know what they would have called that one if it was rolling towards the net after the Oil Barons player swatted the puck off of his stick like that, Troy.
I don't know if they actually got a stick, though. I got the puck. I think they got a stick. It would have been a good goal, Mr. Florian.
Oh, I don't know. It would not have been a good goal.
Would have been a good goal. Would have been a good one.
So we have ourselves a Trekkers power play. Currently take the face-off job. That's going to be one back to Duncan Ross. Duncan Ross front point. He's going to move that over to Moody. Trackers are going to slow things down, back to the stick of Lee. Rebound, crossbar, and here comes the shot. Ross to the back of the net. I don't know who gets assists on that. It was Moody to Lee, buried off the iron. It bounces around out front, and Duncan Ross spots another one for the Trackers' second goal. That's a power play marker of 15:02, and so only 15 seconds ran off the power play, so they're waiting to get the time off the penalty clock by the looks of it. And they let the music go down, and they gather at center ice, and they'll come to the timekeeper's bench. Well, there they go. They got it taken care of, Troy.
They did.
And so we're going to take the face-off draw. And it's into the equipment of the players. A little hacking and whacking. I heard some shoe pads being hit there. And now puck down in below the goal line. Lead lifts the stick. Puck bounces to London. London works beside the net. And London will gather it again. He centers it on stick and Moody. Blocker saved by the goaltender. And it is the Barons who come up with the rebound. They put it to the middle of the ice. Intercepted by Moody. Moody backhand on net. Deflection. Rebound. And the goaltender has this one cut up underneath them somehow. As London and Lee were on the doorstep. And the whistle goes vehemently to get the players to go their separate ways. And so at 14:37 left in the second period, Packers had a tally on power play just a moment ago. And we're at 2-0. I think our scoreboard says off screen there.
It does.
Remember, Nathan Brownlee to win the faceoff, right off stick to Bush, but it's not successful this time. Brownlee looks for a loose puck. He has it just roll away from him. And Colby Bush stick handles it on Viennes, and now here come the Oil Barons taking it towards the net on low, and centering pass be cleared by Viennes to the top of the circle. Searching for the puck will be Brownlee. Hand passes the call, and Viennes picks that puck up nicely for the official, and he'll toss it over to the linesman, and that face-off will come outside. So 14-18 left in the second period, 2-0 is the score. Colby Bush takes the face-off draw, and he has to go forward with it, and the Barons control it. Puck's going to roll to Viennes. Viennes gets it off the skate of Bush. Puck's going to come up to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick will stop at the blue line and knock that in, and now the Trackers have regrouped. Raymond goes towards the puck. He bats it out of the air. He's going to get that down low. Here comes Nathan Brownlee. Nathan Brownlee takes his man off the puck, and he battles for it. Raymond Dick comes up with it. He sidesteps a check. Still has it around the vicinity of his stick. Bush helps him out, gets it to the point man. Viennes going to shoot off the blocker, the goaltender, out to the top circles, and that'll be Lowen who's first to the puck. Thomas Lowen shoots in around the boards. Viennes is going to push that one down, and Nathan Brownlee will gather it. Brownlee now going to put back into the corner for Colby Bush. Bush lays that cross ice and looking for Nathan Brownlee on the back side. Bush was, however, it was deflected by the Baron stick, and now battle ensues down the bottom of the circle. And Nathan Brownlee takes the man out. Colby Bush now going to roll that out to Viennes. Viennes takes it to the middle of the ice. Slap shot going. That one hit somebody on front, doesn't make it through. And now the Barons get it to the blue line, and now they're going to work on Lowen. They'll dump that in and go for a change. Hatton of his net, he'll stop that up for Lowen. Lowen now playing that up. He gets it to the blue line to London. London turned back by the Barons, and London looked like he blew a edge there. Something was dumped in. Oil Barons netminder stops it up. London will come back to it. Burke kicks it to his stick. He's looking to center it. He pulls it around boards quickly to the puck. Lowen kicks it in, wraps it around the boards over to the puck now is Connor Brown. Brown now looking to center the puck. And it's batted out of the air by the Barons. And that's London now shot towards net off the blocker, the goaltender. And over to now comes Kurt Lee, kept in at the blue line by Thomas Lowen. Nope, it rolls up his glove and out. He turns and spins on his knees and gets that one back into the zone. Trackers apply a little bit of pressure up through the middle. One will go down the length of the ice. And it was as if the seas parted and let that one go all the way. And so at 12:24, the whistle goes and we get a little bit of break because the puck comes all the way down into the Oil Barons zone. Kurt Lee looks in to take the face-off draw. He'll be out there with Connor Brown and Chase London. Puck's going to roll back. It's London now on the puck. London now is trying to stick handle out of pressure. Puck's going to roll to Artie. Arbery shot on net off the glove of the goaltender into the far corner. Brown will push that back around the boards. It goes out of play, and I think that one went all by itself. And so the face-off will come outside the Oil Barons zone. Is signaling inside, and a timeout being called by the official. 12:09. I would have thought they would have waited 2 more minutes to call their timeout there, Mr. Viennes, make it halfway through the game before they bring that one up. And so we have a 30-second timeout. So next game action will be next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We host the Track Wolverines from Whitecourt.
Just gonna pause here. I gotta change something in my settings. Bear with us.
Puck down into the tracker zone. And that's battling for it was Kurt Lee. And up the boards, Schwantz gets it to the blue line, but not out. Schwantz follows up on the play, gets it out of the zone. Bill Barons will collect. And London moves out of the way, or else he would have wrecked that guy's leg. And Schwantz gets buried into the boards, and the Barons get excited. And that'll be Arby gets in the way of the Bears player. To the puck is Kurt Lee. Kurt Lee now puts it along the boards. Over to the puck will be Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz now is going to avoid the check. London loses sight of it. It's in behind London. And now it's Schwantz. He's going to jump up onto the play. Schwantz now gets around pressure. The Barons touch the puck. And it'll be another Trackers power play at 11-17. Trying to make those Barons pay for their naughtiness.
Yeah.
Holding 2 minutes. He shakes his head in disbelief. And he'll go to the bench to go talk to the official. Or the official will go to the bench to talk to him.
That's right.
One of those ways it works. So they're lined this face up to the right of the goaltender. And the discussion is completed. And I'm pretty sure there was 2 coaches on the bench to begin that game. I don't know where the other ones
I
went.
don't know. They went down the hallway.
Right, just to take the face off. That's just out of the reach of Colby Bush as it was rolling past him. The puck played back to Lowen. Lowen goes over to Vans. Vans back to Lowen. Lowen looks in, shot to the glove of the goaltender. And we're going to stop the play. We'll do that all over again, this time from the opposite side. Why are they bringing it over here, Mr. Vans? Why are they bringing it over here? So Colby Bush takes face up front. He wins that back to Vans. Vans looks. He's going to put it back to Lowen. Lowen looks on net. He's going to toss that over to Bush. Bush towards the net. Shot. High shot off the shoulder of the goaltender. He clicks through down from the corner. Puts it back to Lowen. Lowen shot on net. Goaltender stands up. Pushes that one right in the middle of the load. Notable scratches for the Tractor today. Number 14, Noah Lang, nursing up a body injury. And good shot by Nathan Brownlee off the face-off draw. And so puck's back to Lowen now. Lowen is going to look cross ice to get to Bush. Bush can shoot the wide backside. Jumping down is Vans. Vans controls at the bottom circle. Comes back to Brownlee. Brownlee looks back to Lowen. Lowen back to Brownlee. Brownlee over to Bush. Bush to the middle of the ice. It's just the heels of the Barons player and is broken up. Thomason brings it back to Colby Bush. Colby Bush at his own blue line, puts it up to the middle, and that'll be Nathan Brownlee trying to get possession. Puck seeking loose pockets. Colby Bush is applying a little bit of pressure, and he takes Barons player to the boards, and he's trying to wait till his line makes the change. Bush will push that one back up to Moody. Moody has the puck back to Bush. To the middle of the ice to London. London back to Bush. Shot off the rebound. Duncan Ross with the shot. This one going to roll just out, and we're down to 40 seconds left in the power play. Duncan Ross gathering feet from his own zone, bringing it up ice, pulls it around the defender. He looks backside in the back of the goal. Kurt Lee. So that's another power play marker for your NEBC and UCall Trackers, who go up 3-0 at 9:46. Second period. And so they're going to line it up at center ice. And that'll be Curtis Lee who looks in. Puck's going to be pushed forward by Chase London. And over to the puck. Curtis Lee pushes the man off it. He's going to come up with it. He gets his head up. He avoids the check from the Oil Barons. Oil Barons put it around the boards. Here comes London. He's got his guy lined up, and his guy turns away and turns his centering pass off the glass, and the goaltender is just Brownlee just misses. And a good thing that London hit that player, because that was going to be another putting, charging, or hit from behind. Puck comes up ice. Here come the Oil Barons. They dump that in. Moody will go to the puck. He makes an evasive maneuver, and now down in the corner, that's going to be Ross. battling for it. Lee trying to help out. Barons battle with Ross as Ross keeps it pinned along the board. Ross kicks it to his skates, to his stick, and now Lee trying to get his stick on it. And it's going to be the Barons pulling it out front, walking down, diving forward is number 15, Marcus Rule, jumping up on the is Brandon Moody, 3-on-1. Moody drops to Lee, back to Brownlee, who buried it wide past the wall. And that'll be Kurt Lee keeping it down low. He's going to battle down below the goal line. He's looking to center it back out front. Tries to twist it, turn away from pressure. He gets pinned into the boards, and the referee thinks that's a bad hit. So it should be just boarding, as I do not think that was a from behind, or not one worth calling. No. 2 minutes for boarding. So now another tracker power play with 18:8 left in the period. So the line up to the left of the goaltender. That'll be Colby Bush face-off draw. He's going to win that straight back to Viens. Viens handles, gives it over to Thomas Lowen. Lowen look down to Viens. He's going to come over to Bush. Bush to the middle, race back to Viens. And Viens now looks towards the net. Shot backside, off the stick to Bush. This one will get to the blue line, but Lowen's going to play that down low. Bush gets taken out high, and Raymond Dick's going to come over to support the puck. Raymond Dick tries to center it, onto the stick of Lowen as he blocks the pass delay penalty to us. Slashing to number 11, I believe, Nate Brownlee. But the whistle should have went a long time before the shot went off. And so 7:59, we're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 32. Face-off draw, going to be Shane Ebert, Mason Gosling, Jaden Viens, and I believe that's still Thomas Lowen.
Yep.
It's going to come over to Viens. Viens will take it down below the goal line. He's going to avoid the pressure of the Oil Barons, make his way up. He puts that out of reach of Ebert. Ebert's going to turn past the defender. He goes to the puck below the goal line. Down the puck comes Gosling. Gosling has his puck picks. Reaching for the puck is Hebert, and they're going to go on. Viens is going to miss them. 2-on-1 in front of the net, and the puck's going to be swatted wide by Lowen. Battle along the boards, and that's going to be Hebert, who forces the puck up the boards. Barron's going to keep that in. Poke checked away by Thomas Lowen. Hebert pulls it to the neutral zone, and he's going to dump that one in. He avoids the one-chip, and he kind of let up there as he missed the one, and the other guy just barely caught him. And Barons needed something to cheer for, so they cheered. And so the Baron tripped Rule of the puck in his own zone. Rule now back battling for possession. Barons now tried to send it off the side of the net. And we got the Zamboni pegs, as Len Hatton's well aware, and he felt a little uncomfortable and pushed the net off. So 6:59, we got a stop to play. A minute left in the power play for the Fort McMurray Oil Barons. So they're going to line it up to the right of the goaltender, Hatton. Marcus Rule take the face-off draw. Face-off by the Barons. They're going to put it back down deep into corner. Moody to the puck. He's going to swing it back to the far side. He's going to get that one out of the zone. And I guess it's 4-on-4 hockey. It's on the power play yet. Reaching for the puck was Rule. It's going to be the Barons now work their way up. 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Shot into the glove of Hatton. Snatches that one out of the air and gets a stoppage of play. So 6:39 left in the period. 3-0 is the score. We're going to line it up to the left of Landon Hatton. That puck's going to come back. Put towards the nets on the stick of Russ. Ross finds Marcus Rule. Marcus Rule should go off to the races. Rule into the glove of the goaltender as he makes a save. And this one's going to be kept in by Ross. Back to Brown. Brown, who just finished crossing his man against the boards, and he's rewarded by a shot on goal. So puck's down low. Ross pinching in. Barons are going to get it. Over reaching for the puck was Brown. Coming up far side. 14 seconds left in the penalty to the penalized Brownlee, and Hatton gets taken into the net, and the whistle goes as the net is dislodged. And so with 6:08 left in the period, Trackers will change things up. They're going to send out Arbery and Schwantz out with Justin Brownlee and Kurt Lee. And so they're looking for the water bottle yet, Mr. Hands? Ice that in place.
Yeah.
And so Kurt Lee will take the face off. And that puck's going to be pushed back below the goal line of the Trackers. It's Kyle Schwantz first to the puck. He puts that off the glass. It's going to bounce off the skate of Brownlee. He's able to get it out of the zone. And now the penalty has expired as Nathan Brownlee comes back onto the playing surface. And Justin Brownlee, that's offside. But anyway, Justin Brownlee gets that one in. Inside steps the check. Brownlee still with puck. He gets knocked on centering pass off the skips of London. Oh, that one goes off the side of a sideways goalie and hits the glass. Barons get it all the way down the ice, and as it crosses the goal line, the whistles will go. And so with 5:35 left in the period, the puck will go all the way back down to the Oil Barons defensive zone for a face-off to the right of the goaltender. Kurt Lee giving instructions to his defenseman as to how he wants them to line up, and he's going to go in and take the draw. Pucks to come over to Brownlee. Brownlee's going to put that back to Arbery. Arbery will play that back down towards Brownlee, and Brownlee's going to try to push that puck in the corner. London had already vacated it, so Lee will come down to the puck. Justin Brownlee comes to help out, and it's London who's wide open in the slot temporarily. Now shot off the goaltender, rebound in the blue ice. It's going to come to the blue line and get out. Kyle Schwantz will come back to the neutral zone to gather it. He goes cross-sliced over to Caden Arbery. Arbery can handle the pass. He's forced back behind his goal to collect it. He loses the handle on it. The Barons who come to get. London comes back to the puck, as does Lee. And now that'll be Kyle Schwantz with it below his own goal line. Tries to reverse the flow. London will play, or Lee will play it to his stick. And now over comes Arbery. Oil Baron into the blocker side of Landon Hatton, and he makes a stop for 44 off the turnover in their own zone. So they'll change things up. All five forwards, or all five players, I guess. Not a goalie change.
Not a goalie change.
So they'll line it up to the right of Landon Hatton. Puck's going to go into the corner. And here's Thomas Lowen. He gets off the stick of Viens, who has his stick tied up. And that's two trips over the Husky sign. And now going cross-ice, Lowen for pass, shot, hits the glass behind the goaltender. The sound every goalie loves to hear. Bounces out front, and both trailers are behind the goal line and can't capitalize on a wide open cage. And now puck's going to be in the corner, and Raymond Dick will back out. Puck's along the boards, and it's going to roll to Raymond now. Raymond has that up to the boards to the blue line. That was kept in, and just inside the blue line, Dick gets that to Viens, and Viens puts it into the neutral zone. And that's Nathan Brownlee, who's beat his man 2-on-1 in front. And everybody gets back. And Brownlee can't center it. Raymond Dick seeks for the puck. Now the Oil Barons will circle back, regroup. They look up ice slowly. Oh, Dan's looking to step up, take a hit. He's unable to. It's at the just inside the blue line, and Lowen pushes his man into the boards. Over to the puck will be Bush, and Raymond gets that puck up high and not out as the Oil Barons are able to keep it in. They put that one down in the corner, and over comes Brownlee. Brownlee's a little bit miffed about something. And 11 White wants to know what he's getting a penalty for, as the guy still has his stick held onto. They call that holding the stick in other places, Troy, and he's still holding on to it like it was a Christmas gift. So 3:28 left in the period, and the coach wants to talk to the ref again. So this is going to be an interesting conversation for the officials. I don't know what they're waiting for. It should only be a two-minute penalty against Brownlee for cross-checking at most, as the guy wouldn't let go of his stick. So he really loved the stick so much that he hated it a little bit because he wouldn't let go of it.
Well, they're worth lots of money.
Well, they are. So 3:28 left in the period. 3-0 is the score. And Trackers just have to keep the foot on the gas pedal. make sure they finish the game, something that they let off on a couple of times last week.
Yep.
And so the Oil Baron player collects himself up off the ice, making his way to his own bench for his own power. Just being maybe pushed a little bit by his fellow teammate. And it looks like he's going to go down the tunnel, but I'd be very surprised if he didn't make it back for the next shift. So Brownlee's being ejected for something. I guess because the guy went down the tunnel. No numbers up on the board as to how many minutes. And so they talk it out.
I don't know if we had that on camera at all.
Well, it's not in a very good location, and the play had already left from there.
Yeah, I'm usually behind quite a bit.
So they talk it out. I think Duncan Russ is already for coincidentals. I think he's disagreeing, as I can see a grin across his face. I think you've got to be watching the game to be able to make that sort of call, Mr. Bienton. I could not say that the game was being watched in that area of the ice.
I don't know either.
I know that I was not watching that part of this.
I heard a motion going on down there.
I wonder if they ever got his stick back from the injured player.
I don't know.
Or he took that back to his own dressing room.
Maybe that's why he went down a tunnel.
Quite possibly.
Try and get it back.
So they have sent somebody to the bench to serve Nathan Brownlee's
Number 4.
penalty. Number 4, Caden Arbor.
Yep.
And waiting for time to go up on the clock. And they're doing their best down there, I'm sure. So Trackers will be short-handed. 5-minute major seems a little excessive from what I heard and saw. So official who had the coach in his ear the whole game finally gets the call. So the Trackers are going to need to kill off 3 minutes and 28 seconds until the end of the period. And just wait to see if the Oil Barons player now comes out of the box. So officials go to talk to the Trackers coach, Gerard DeCare, to explain the call. And I'm pretty sure that he is not going to be very happy with the assessment.
Probably not.
So they'll talk it out, just as we always talk things out, Troy.
Right or wrong, we still do it.
We still do it. And so they line it up. So that'll be Colby Bush to start it off on the penalty kill. He's going to try to win that face-off draw, but it's unsuccessful. Back to the point. Sinclair shoots. That goes wide. It just blasts in behind the goaltender. The sound every goalie loves to hear. It's high into the corner. Here comes Ross. He hits his man hard into the boards. It's still the Barons who control. London looking to line his guy up, and the Barons part from the puck. And here comes Bush and Ross. It's on the stick of Ross. Ross shoots to the back of the net. We have a short-handed goal on a stick of Captain Ross. His second of the game. And the crowd goes wild. And your NEBC and Con Trackers stick it to the Barons. And the Barons coach is still talking to the official, saying, "What about down there?" Well, down there, he took the puck away from you and went up the exit board.
London never touched that puck, but he's getting assist on that one.
And that'll be Bush in the face-off draw. It'll be the Barons now taking it to the blue line. They're going to be offside, and Ross will collect it off the paddle of Patton, and Ross will put that down the length of the ice. That one's going to go just wide for his hat trick attempt. And down below the goal line, that's Chase London battling. He's looking to gather a little speed so he can do a little bit more searing. And so the Barons make their way up ice here. Colby Bush, he's going to make the Barons put the puck faster than they want to. good stick in the hand by Kurt Lee, who forces the Barons back into their own zone. Barons now all the way back. They come up to the blue line. Bad pass will be Kurt Lee, who's going to push that puck down along boards. Leads the twist and turn away from Restberg. Still has possession of it, keeping along the boards. Possibly head contact there. No call. And here come the Barons up on Lowen. Lowen takes his man into the boards. He puts it up and off the official, who keeps it in play. Slap shot deflects off the goaltender, and somehow Hatton's able to keep that one out up, as I think it deflected off of Viennes. And so Marcus Rule now waiting in, and the Oil Barons don't know who's going to take the face-off. And he's going to be automatically waved out because he was not there. Face-off going to be won by Rule. Rule get enough up and under it, and it'll be Connor Brown. He's going to go make the Oil Barons race back the puck. He pushes this guy off the puck, and now he battles along the boards. Connor Brown now kicks it. Rule shot on that, hits glass in behind the goaltender, and keeping that puck in play will be Ross. He puts it back below the goal line. Minute 42 left in the period. Connor Brown pushes it back below the goal. Here comes Marcus Rule. He's going to force the puck back up the near side. It's the Oil Barons slowly up through the neutral zone. Puck is in hand illegally. Ross gets to the puck. He gets that to the blue line and not out. Puck is played down to the top of the circle, and it's the Oil Barons now setting things up, and that one's going to be put down the length of the ice. And so Connor Brown finally gives the stick back to the Oil Barons player. I think he was just checking to see if it was Nathan Brumley's. And puck's put along the ice, or along the board, and Lowe gets taken out into the boards. And so Barons down below their own goal line. We're into the last minute of play in the second period. And here's Viennes to the puck. The Oil Barons player falls down. Viennes now looks. He's going to put it along the boards. It's going to be kept in at the blue line by the defender. And stepping up is Viennes onto the defender, who still is going to go battle for it. Barons still controlled down below the goal line. And that's going to be Thomas Sloan. He puts softly up the boards. Schubert's going to push that through. And he just about gets past. Puck's going to roll towards the goaltender. And the puck will be Gosling. And now the Barons get the puck from below the goal line. They twist and put that down for Viennes, and Viennes could have cleared it all the way out of the ice, but instead they'll have the face ice. Yeah. Oh, time off. Barons control at the blue line, back to the top of the circle. 17 seconds left. Chuck going to deflect out front off the glove of Hatton as he makes a save off the broken play, and that's attempted to be cleared by Moody. He puts it right into the midsection of the Barons. Ross get it along the board. He's going to sit up for Brownlee. Brownlee's going to kick it to the stick. He tries to get that over to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick puts that over the blue line. The buzzer goes, but they're offside anyways. And so join us for the action here from the North Peace Arena, or from the comforts of your living room.